Total War for here, part 1 of our brand new This is Total War Rome 2 campaign. We are playing New World Overhaul mode and we are playing as Atlantis, as this is the faction you guys overwhelmingly voted for. Let's do it! I want to give a big thanks to the channel members for backing these campaigns. If you'd like to support the channel and enjoy extras like early campaign releases, you can click the join button near subscribe to see the perks. Just look at this shield, that looks absolutely stunning. I love this about this mod, the visuals are just amazing. Now it did say something about challenging political situation, let's have a look. Oh crap, 4 parties. Bigot Patriot, these guys need to go, and these 2 are diplomats, right? These need to go too. Now diplomat is one of the absolutely worst in This is Total War campaign, because we tend to be at war with quite a few factions indeed. 5 right now, okay, so it's -5 loyalty right off the bat. So these guys need to go, because this one is, in fact, militarist, huh? +2 for 3 turns for each military victory, up to 6 per turn. Okay, there is a chance we might be able to keep them happy if we win enough battles. We just need to get rid of the leader, because he has diplomat trait, and the new guy, the successor will also be a diplomat, that's crap. So we either need to get rid of both of them, or just get rid of the whole party. So it looks like these guys are the only ones we can safely keep. We are protected for 20 turns though, we don't need to worry about it, but because of 4 parties, our influence is tiny. Look at this. We get penalties to research rate, loyalty, tax rate and morale. This is harsh, man, this is really harsh. We do get public order and growth, but I'd rather get it the other way around. Okay, so what do we have here? Philocrates, our main guy, 32 years old. Uncanny wife, huh? Okay, 15% tax rate local province. There's a good argument to keep him in our homeland province. Speaking of our homeland province, we have 2 out of 3, which means Gaetuli are our first target. Unless we have something better to do, we should always start with uniting the starting province. So you crack on. Yeah, we need more to take them out, right? I think we do. The garrison of 9 plus a fleet of 2 plus the guy has 4 units, that's 15. We have 5. I think we can also recruit only 3 units by the looks of it. I wonder if these guys are any good. 15 armor piercing, decent attack and weapon damage, massive charge bonus, no armor, no melee defense, huh? Glass cannon, I'm not too sure about these guys. Maybe keep this one, and these are, whoa, 41 missile damage. These guys are like Eastern Javelin men, right? They also have decent weapon damage and melee defense. You know what? These might be half decent in melee after they use the ammunition. They're going to get... but we don't like Javelin men. But 41 missile damage is pretty good for Jav. It's only 18 upkeep. Slightly cheaper than the scrap. Colonial militia. Look at them. Pathetic. Okay, gonna get 2 of them because we need some cannon fodder and 1 of these brutal guys. Next turn we'll check what the odds are and probably grab a merc or 2. We should be able to get another army out, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, we can even have 4. So, who do we want? Probably these guys, as we are going to keep them around. Morale for commander's unit, that's... Oh, frugality! Hello, hello! Zotikos, our 2nd general. Gonna promote him right away. Gives tax rate and upkeep reduction. There's no downside here. And get him on the campaign map with brutal cavalry bodyguards, hopefully. Where is he? Look at these guys, they look amazing. What is this? Council of Wealth. No wonder, he's got a ton of gold on his face. Of course he's wealthy. Okay, where's this guy? Oh, our guy is wealthy too. Look at him. Zotikos. Okay, what do we get? Poseidon's Chosen. Oh man, these guys are like picked hoplites. 30 weapon damage, 8 armor piercing, 105 armor, 61 melee defense. S is basically a picked hoplite with ammunition. These guys have a precursor Jav. Okay, get him. This unit is amazing. Hopefully we can double time all the way to take part in the battle next turn. We'll see. And we have 3k to spend. Should we bump taxes, by the way? How much are we gaining? 100 gold. Not even 90. Forget about it. Okay, Migdol is a priority because Snail Settlement gives an extra 150 gold and 1 public order if we improve it, for only 1500 initial investment, very very cheap. Also let's expand this. Wait, what's in Siga? We can't see, right? Oh, we can. Food. We need barracks. Ideally would like barracks here because this probably will be a frontline settlement for a while, but it's already got food and we are very far, or are we far away from growing to 4? We are at 4 pop. I think we can expand it right away after we take it, so we're going to hold on expanding Migdol until we grow another pop and spend that 4 to expand Siga and build barracks over there. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So we keep the money and we attack next turn. Also promote our wife, beautiful Halike. What she's got? A research rate. That's not too bad. I don't think public order applies unless she's on the campaign map, and women can never be on the campaign map, so that should be fine. In fact, we can check that, right? What's the bonus from characters? +3. And who's giving us that? He's got +3, and this guy has +2. Okay, so she does apply, because otherwise he would be +5. That's unfortunate, but nothing we can do about it. They cancel each other out, so that's fine. Okay, and how about tech? Hoplite barracks. What can we build? We don't even have barracks to check them out. But hoplite barracks seem like a good idea. Always go for military first, and maybe also grab a champ. Champ is easy to get. Maybe even barracks 3, but we also need dignitary. We'll see. For now, let's get the military one, and let's crack on. Alright, we got 3 crappy units, no sight of Nova Carthago, or anyone else for that matter, and this guy is recruiting 2 more, but he's too slow. Crack on! Oh crap, just look at this. We are not going to win this. They have 800 men more. What is this? This is like elite spearman, yeah? Plus 2 crappy ones plus a sling. Fleet's got double jav, and these are 2 more elite units, plus a big pile of ranged units. We need cavalry to run them all down. Other than that, they don't look that scary, but we probably want to bring the other guy in too. Can you make it all the way here, buddy? Ah, come on! We just paid 200 to hire you, and you can't even get there? Should have gotten the cavalry one. What happens if we now change him a guy that has cavalry bodyguards? Let's have a look. Ooh, this guy has cavalry bodyguards, the elite ones, excellent. Also, he's got cost reduction on... And he can double time, but still can't get there all the way. What a crap. Then we just wasted some money. But we're going to keep him around, because we are going to build barracks here, and he's giving us 10% discount, yeah? 15% upkeep for land units? What is this? Where is this coming from? Who is this guy? That is massive. Nothing like that, just military building construction cost. Oh, garrison gives you... So keeping armies in town not only gives you public order now, it also gives you very significant 15% upkeep reduction. This is brilliant, not to mention morale. Okay, so we need to handle with what we have, but we do need more cavalry to run down these pesky javelin men. What's the best here? It's just a big pile of crap. Tarantin is the least bad of them. Like, at least it has some melee capabilities after it runs out of ammunition. It has 60 armor, which is also very nice against slings. 2 should do, right? What's the odds now?
To battle!
Yeah, to battle! We're going to be fighting massive uphill battle. Odds don't lie, and these guys are tough. They have 3 elite units inside and a giant pile of shooters. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Got our general on one flank and the double Tarantin cav on the other flank, in the hope of them landing somewhere outside the city. But, by the looks of it, there are 2 unprotected javelin men, so we are going to crack on and attack them. Speed this up slightly. Looks like these guys are about to land here as well, so gonna bring our Tarantin cav here. Okay, buddy, crack on. Let's see this charge.
Our general is under attack.
Really? Look at him. He's absolutely smashing this crap. Didn't even getting javelins out. Half of this unit is already gone, and this one's taking massive losses as well. Nice. Yeah, these guys are about to land over there. That will be the end for them. How is our guy looking? 100 kills, kill count going up fast, and he's winning decisively. Steady and confident, huh? This is a melee cav. Charge bonus is only 40, so we can keep him in fight. And these guys are super bad in melee. They have crappy attack and weapon damage. They won't even land any hits on us. Don't need to worry about them. But this cav is very dangerous, so if it starts approaching our main guy, we need to pull back. How are we doing here? One is wavering, finally. We lost 1 bodyguard, killing 170 of them. Yeah, wavering. Excellent. Okay, these guys are landing. Fire tool off, melee on, and crack on. Or you know what? I have a better idea. You pull back, you instead finish them off, one of you, and you get out of here. We're just gonna use our general, because we're going to disband the mercs anyway, and we would rather get more kills on him by wiping these guys out. Oh, his noble cav is coming this way. Okay, the guy's mopped up, excellent. You need to start pulling back. Fire tool back on, you two, come here, and the general will now wipe out these 2. Crack on. Yeah, running is probably a bad idea unless you go back into water. Ah, we wasted javelins. Didn't realize they have precursor javs. Would have kept them for bigger units. These horses look amazing. What is happening here? Okay, go after the other one. This one already has enough. No wonder, lost 3/4 of a unit. Broken and shattered. Excellent. This one will follow shortly. That's a nice house. Okay, so what they have left? We destroyed 4 of their like 10 ranged units. They probably have what you can see here and a couple others deeper inside. They have 4 melee, right? The 2 elite spears and 2 crappy ones. So we're going to approach them gently. We need to get our cavalry behind them. That's gonna be tough because they have this noble calf that will be protecting them. Okay, you come back. Going to send one Tarantine over here to maybe lure out their noble calf. Archers are coming that way. Well, if archers are coming that way, we should send our guy that way too. Archers are even crappier than javelin men. They have no shields, so a brutal charge will absolutely wipe them out. Are they cracking on? Just repositioning by the looks of it. Okay, you pull back, you charge. Our guy is very tired. Okay, once we deal with this archer, we're going to give him a little bit of a rest. We are attacking, so we have all the time in the world. Oh, we ate a volley from them. We move really slowly now that we are very tired. Need to take that into consideration. If that noble calf now cracked on at us, they have like 7 javelins, right? They are super dangerous. They'd have good chance of wiping us out, but they are staying put. So we are going to capitalize on it. I still only lost 1 bodyguard, killing over 400 men. Wavering, huh? Almost done. Sending another javelin man there. Okay, you need to pull back, buddy. Need to rest as well. Don't care about the 13 guys running away. Come here and rest. Speed this up until you're fresh. Exhausted, huh? Okay, slow down. Their noble calf is coming this way, so we should not overstay our welcome. Are they actually cracking on or just getting into position? They might be cracking on. Okay, I'm going to pull our guy back. We have double Tarantine calf, which we are quite happy to sacrifice, fighting their best units. Okay, crack on, just attack them. Gonna bring our ranged guys too, they are pretty close, but withdraw our general. We do not want to eat a volley of jabs. We already took some damage fighting all these ranged units. Okay, we landed a brutal volley. Now the second one. Should probably start pulling back, because these javelins are dangerous. We got 4 of them, losing 2 of our guys. Not a big deal. He's chasing us, excellent. Come back and throw more jabs at him. Oh, he's pulling back. I will be a little bit of a back and forth, but we have time. And we can spare these Tarantines. We don't care about it. And pull back. Yeah, now we ate a brutal volley. Lost 5 guys, but his general is down to 68 now, not too shabby. Okay, guys, you need to come closer. If we can land 360 tridents on him, he's done. That will absolutely smash him, because they have 41 missile damage. Another 10 hidden bonus versus large, and they will be done. Okay, got all your shots off, then get out of here. Killed another 12, losing another maybe 10 guys. Basically trading evenly with them, which is not ideal, but this will be much more effective. They pulling back from these guys? Come on, fight. If we can land all this, they are done. Oh, devastation! Look at this. There were 50 of them not long ago, down to 30. Back. 30 of these guys. Okay, you get out of here. You chase them and wipe them out, and you keep shooting these guys. We don't want to waste these guys. They are half decent. They have big damage. Okay, Tarantine, quickly melee and attack these guys. Fire tool off, melee on, and these are what? Tribesmen. Okay, we can't attack them. Pull back. Let's see how they regroup. If they keep this infantry here, noble inf, then we should not stay here. We should go around. Attack them elsewhere. Yeah, this is the noble inf. We should not be fighting these guys. Tribesmen, javelins, archers. Okay, you know what we can do? These are 2 crappy units. They have 1 more elite guy, probably holding victory point. 1 more noble infantry. We can get our cavalry behind them and rear charge the ranged units, while our fixing force is keeping them occupied here. You guys come closer, and the 2 of you crack on.
Understood.
Get in there. Wait, what? Come on, come here. Look at this. They are sending another infantry over here and left these guys. Oh no, there's another guy here. Nubian spears. Okay, but these guys are crap. We are just going to charge at them. Hopefully wipe them out in quick charge and then pull back. No, they are pulling back and they are bringing infantry forth. Okay, this is opportunity. Crack on, guys. This guy is undefended here. Yeah, but the other guy is coming here now. Attack the other guy and you attack this one. Or in fact, both of you attack the other guy. Okay, this one's losing men super fast and this one's going to get pinned very, very soon. Started losing men too. We'll need to pull back very soon though, because the infantry is almost on us. Pull back. Shaken and come back. Keep fighting. Gonna bring the general here. Oh, this infantry is pulling back. That is the end for the ranged units then. General will finish the job. Just gonna pull these guys at the last moment. Yep, get out of here. And Swift Riders just crush them. Surprise, surprise! You thought we were pulling back? No such luck. Oh, 500 kills on the guy. African archers. Okay, the two of you, get rid of this guy. You, pull back. Javelins, shaken, 26 of them. Wavering. Okay, forget about this guy, just go after archers. You can mop him up. He's not even going to get one volley out on us, because we already are on him. Yeah, that's the end for them. The end for these particular archers. Okay, those guys are done too. Oh, this is noble infantry with precursor javelins. Interesting. We lost like 30 horsemen in this one volley. Interesting. Okay, so we destroyed like 8 units already. At the cost of what? 15 and 55, let's say 70 horsemen from Tarantine Cavs. That is not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to bring this guy here to keep that noble cav in place. And how do we want to approach this? We can just do a frontal assault, which is probably what we're going to do. Gonna bring the other guy, like one of the crappy guys here, to keep these guys in place, and 2 stronger ones here. Where is that noble infantry? Just get inside. In general, and the other cav will go around them. Ah, the noble cav is coming back here. That's not so good. I'm pretty sure there should be another one at the victory point. I wonder if they'll have us in range if we go in. Yeah. There's another guy over there. The elite one, yeah? Okay, so they're down to 6 units. I think our best bet is just to assault them frontally. But where they are weak, i.e. the Nubian Spear, our hoplite should easily beat this guy. And then our general will recharge this stuff. So we're going to bring the 2 crappy hoplites here to keep these guys in place. And a big pile of trident throwers. And this guy, huh? Looks like we are only going to use a fraction of our force in this battle, by the looks of it. So far we've only ever used cavalry. Tarantine cavalry. They can see us, but they're not making a move. Okay, you guys get in here. And you just attack the spearman. And you attack the javelins. Tarantine cav, you can stay back. We only need 1 horseman here. Now tridents, come here. Hopefully, as we are standing here, just outside the range... Oh, this guy here. Attack this guy. Hopefully, they are not going to kill many because we have big shields. They're actually cracking on, then we pull back. Okay, we pinned the crappy javelins with our hoplites. They haven't killed any because we have big shields and big armor. This is the end for them. Now we are going to recharge this guy. And you come back here. Yeah, this guy is piling on, but this is just a crappy spearman. Crack on, buddy. You're winded. Winded is fine. You should still be very effective. This is going to be a recharge, yeah? Yeah, we are still fighting this crap instead of their spear units. That's fine. Should be massively favored here. And the general recharging into this crap should be absolutely devastating. 612 kills. How are you going to do? Huh. 40 kills already. Not too shabby. But these guys have bonus versus large. They are shaken already. Nice. These guys coming our way? Potentially. We should pull back from here. We'll pull back once we start losing bodyguards. Winning decisively still, that is excellent. Okay, we lost another bodyguard, pull back. Yeah, we got rid of 55 of them at the cost of 1 bodyguard, but as we continue fighting we take further losses because our guys already took massive HP damage, so they'll start dying eventually and this will not be pretty. Lost 5 hoplites fighting crappy javelins, what a joke. Okay, 666 kills, how are we going to do this time? Oh, these bodyguards already got 3 ranks this battle, what is happening here? Another 35 kills almost, not too bad, the guys are shaken. Haven't lost another bodyguard, it's going really well so far. Ah, but we stopped killing. Maybe it's time to pull back again. Are we winning decisively? We are, but we are also very tired, which is not so good. Lost another bodyguard. We're not killing them anymore. Pull back. Oh, actually they are wavering. That's fine, we're going to pull back a little bit and charge again. Hoplite lost 7 guys and is exhausted? Fighting crappy javelins? What is this? Man, why are you exhausted? From what? Like, only the first throw is fighting anyway. Okay, that should break them, right? 700 kills, 740, 750. Yeah, these guys are done, and these guys will be done very, very soon. They're cracking on. Pull back, guys. Yeah, get out of here. You come here. Man, these javelins are still fighting, 30 of them. What is this? We're barely killing any. Just get rid of them. Guys, what is this? Okay, broken, shattered, excellent. Well, if this guy is going after our guys, we're going to throw this guy away anyway. Might as well charge at these tribesmen. Maybe they'll pull towards our other guys. You come here. Oh yes, they're pulling away. Excellent. Just go around these spears, and we got them. All the calf, attack this. It should be the end for them. Look how slow this general is. What a guy. He did a good job though. Almost 800 kills. This is the noble guy. A round of javelins and our guys are done. Try running this way to pull him away, because we do not want to eat this on our general. Okay, he braced, so he won't be throwing jabs. Excellent. Okay, he's coming back. Need to pull back. But the other cav is now charging, so they can finish the job. 47 guys wavering, huh? Scrappy hoplite exhausted. Okay, rest. Yeah, you need to pull back from here, because these guys have precursor jabs. Out. Come on, just break. Okay, they are targeting that hoplite. Pull back, buddy. Yeah, they're going after our hoplite. Okay, the trident guys. You need to come here. Okay, you pull back. You pin this guy. You can start coming back. The other guy is here too. Pin this guy, and the brutal tridents, you guys will go behind them. You come here, you come here. These are throwaway units, we don't care about them. Maybe we should also pop this. You go behind them, you come here to distract this guy. And tridents, we guys really need you here. Crack on. How are these guys faring? Pretty badly, combat even, but they already lost 20 odd guys. Once we start throwing tridents from them from point blank range. Okay, attack this guy so he doesn't join the fight. Yeah, he stopped. Pull back now. Just make sure you target the guy right here. Yeah, these guys are going to get wrecked, but we don't care about them. They are crappy colonial hoplites. Who cares about them? Oh, 14, 20, 27 kills. This is amazing. And they are shooting elite unit. In the back, but still. Absolutely brutal. Come on, second volley. Oh, the skill count. 30, 40 and 30. Absolutely brutal. The elite guy already lost 60 guys. Excellent. Now going to bring these fanatics behind them and also recharge them. Okay, this guy is practically done. Switch to this. You come behind him. The Tarantines mop up these guys. Oh, he's trying to pull back? Then so do we. Shaken, huh? They will be done very soon. And this one is broken. Just make sure you target the one that's still fighting. There's not even point charging at him. We are brutally bombing him with these brutal jabs. That should do. Although we are now shooting his shielded side. Yeah, he's wavering. Okay. Recharge from this, and this should be over. Yeah, it's over. Excellent. Just gonna mob them up. Heroic victory! There we go. Oh, 250 guys lost, 1760 killed. Excellent. Okay, what can we do here? Occupation has smaller penalty than it used to have. Looting is 1900, not too bad. Definitely not subjugate, we can't do this. We need to be at war with them anyway. So we're going to raise it. Wait, maybe we occupy. The penalty for occupation is really low. It's massively more if we raise it. I'm just going to occupy them. Yeah, get totally wiped out. How sad. Alright, what do we get here? Oh, this is 5 pop. Man, I thought it would be 4. How many turns are we looking at? Another 3 turns, huh? That should be alright, but that's 3 turns that we can't recruit better units. It's not so good. Right, we'll need both barracks and skirmishing camp here if this is our recruitment province, and it's most likely will be. So we need 2 military buildings. Is there any point building anything here in Migdol? It's like the most stashed away city on the map. It's right in the corner, far away from everywhere. It should be safe. Yeah, I guess these guys can crack on, but this is like 3 turns through the desert. We can always pop a general and grab a couple of mercs to defend it. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about Migdol. We're going to build double barracks here. Well, barracks and the camp, yeah? So we're going to scrap this food building. Build barracks next turn, and in 3 turns, once we grow to 5 pop, build second barracks. Okay, gonna fix this and this. We need Eel and Nova Carthago to control the sea. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, so there's very little reason to build harbor here. Military wharf seems like a better idea, gives us ballista ships. Okay, but first things first, we have a new enemy, Masaiseli, so declare war on them. And now we also have land border with... Well, we already had land border with these guys, yeah? So now we have double land border with them. They have 3 settlements. Can attack us from 2 sides. Plus their pulse Carthage might very well send units at us too. Well, these Mas Silly guys are massive. They have both. This is a new city, right? Capsa. It's not in vanilla, and they have the Midi. Kirta, another new city. Okay. And this is Libya, I guess. And this is Garama. Okay. And so you need to get ready for double attack. First of all, scrap these mercs. That's almost 600 gold. These guys will be up to full in 6 turns, and they are super crappy. Do we even keep them? I don't think so. Just merge the two and disband this guy. That saves us 700 almost. We're now making 20, almost 200 profit. Okay. Our main guy, what do we want to do with him? How is this tree looking? This looks like a standard vanilla tree, right? It does indeed. So we are going with cunning. Especially that we are Hellenic, right? So we have, well, kinda Hellenic. We have guys with massive armor. Even these guys have 90s. So logistics is going to benefit us greatly. 16% armor on big massive base armor is excellent. And then we're also going to benefit from ammunition if we keep these guys around. Yeah, I like that. So go strategist. Did we improve our political situation? We are still crappy, disrespected. How mean. We just like increased the size of this country by 50% by taking another region. And we are disrespected? This guy is a hero. Okay, promote the wife. Can promote her again. Doesn't really give anything. Plus 2 cunning at 6 and at rank 4. Also public order and reduces corruption, but she would need 4 base cunning for this to be worth it. So then she could embezzle. Yeah, we won't be able to embezzle anytime soon, I'm afraid. Unless we hire a guy from our own party, but... We are the magistrates. Okay, so we can get hygienist. What a fitting name. Culture, influence and corruption reduction. This is a nice couple of traits. Could get him a wife and get our growth accelerated from second family duty person. Also, he's decent himself, but that's 1100 gold. We don't exactly have riches or silver, so we need to be very careful. And this guy is also not too bad because he's got public order boost. Might keep him around instead. Okay, we are turn 2, right? We can expect Nova Carthago to bring a full stack to the table in a couple of turns, most likely. And they can attack us by surprise from both directions, which means we need maybe 10 units here because it's a walled city, and maybe like 12 here to beat them. I'll probably have crappy Libyan hoplites, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we need some line infantry to actually stop them. So this garrison is going to be Greek citizens. This is some crappy unit with javelins, and other than that it's like mob. Man, we need these barracks to get better units. Maybe we just go for police. It's got everything. It's got money, public order, better roads, growth. What's not to like? Oh, plus 1% corruption? How is that? That's mean. 1 corruption is not a big deal right now. It's 1 corruption of 600 gold. It's 1% of 600 gold, which is like 6 gold. And it gives us 100 gold flat, so it's still very much worth it. Unless we have something better to do, which we don't. I don't think ports are that important right now. We have a little bit of food surplus, so that's fine. Oh, we can apply an edict as well, but edicts are crappy here, right? Tax harvesting is a bad trade-off. It's -3 public order. Only good if we are maxed out on public order. We don't need this. We are protected. Oh, -6 wealth from all sources. This is absolutely brutal. Wealth generated by slaves, plus 800%. Wait, this could actually be good. So this 8% becomes 64% extra wealth? Is this how it works? If yes, that would be pretty busted. Once we have big economy and say 10% slaves, that would give us additional 80% income. Absolutely gigantic, but we don't have enough base wealth to bother right now. Well, maybe we do. I'm going to put this on for a turn, because we are not recruiting. Once we start recruiting, we'll be using this probably. 10% upkeep? Okay, gonna go with this and see what happens to the slave wealth. Right now we're making 625. No buildings will be completed next turn. Well, we'll lose 40 gold from this, and that's it. So this should go up massively if this works as I think it does, which is multiplies at 8% times 8. Well, it's actually times 9, right? Because it's plus 800%. So this should become plus 72%, if it works like I think it does. We'll see. Gonna keep this guy around just in case there's a sneak attack from Nova Carthago. It's only 200 gold, yeah? Well, 250, but he's a big, massive general. And other than that, our garrison here is not that great. It's actually not too bad. 10 units, 2 small ships. Maybe we scrap him. Yeah, it's too expensive. And gonna start building this. Wait, is this 4 turns per year? Why are we still in 272? I guess we'll find out once you present turn. Crack on. Okay, slave trade stimulation. What's happened to our income now? Oh, it does work like that. Look at this. Plus 70% almost. Absolutely massive. Our income went from 600 to almost 900, despite losing that 40 denarii from the crappy farm. This is amazing. This one is a clear winner then. Yeah, we don't care about piracy. We don't have any harbors. We don't care about 5% corruption. Like, yeah, 5% is bad, but it's 5% of the base 5% corruption, yeah? So it goes up by tiny amount. This is like the clear massive winner. Like no one else, nothing else is even close here. Look how poor tax harvesting is compared to this. Wow, this is strong. I guess it gets worse later on, when 5% faction-wide corruption is actually a big deal. Wait, doesn't mean we also sell slaves? No, it reduces slave population decline, so we even keep them for longer. We make gigantic money from this, we have less slave unrest, and we keep the slaves for longer. This is massive incentive to be taking slaves on after battles. Going to basically build a slave empire. It's super mean and super brutal. I don't like the idea. It's kinda game's fault for pushing you in that direction. Wait, also now it makes sense to bump the taxes, right? We're going up by 14. If we bump them, we're now gaining how much? Yeah, another 100 gold only. Something's not right here. Okay, so this is not affecting slave gold or the base wealth, base 2.5k, yeah? It's only affecting the gold that's actually generated by buildings. So unless we have much better buildings, there's no point raising taxes, because we're already making almost 2700 and we're only gaining another 100 gold per turn by upping them, while suffering massive -7 public order and -1 growth. Well, -6 public order, still. Not worth it. Okay, so what is Nova Carthago up to? A crappy tiny, probably land army by the looks of it. Yeah, it's annoying that it's if it's like a main guy, you can't tell from here if it's an army or fleet, but you can always tell from the number of sails. 3 means a transport fleet. There are also Masai City that can crack on soon. We need to bulk up, but we're not going to get crappy units, we want better units. Oh, we can get practice field anywhere, not just in a provincial capital. This is nice. Right, what do we get here? This is the standard ones plus grape field. Interesting. Stone quarry, huh? Looks like crap. Too much public order issue from this. Dignitaries upon recruitment, tax rate and corruption. This could maybe... Oh, patrol house. This is like an extra garrison. 3 units and some public order. We have decent public order, so we're not going to bother. But it's an interesting building. Just going to go with barracks. Gives us 2 light hoplites in the garrison, very useful. And light hoplites are better than the crappy ones we have access to now, right? The colonial guys. Or are they? That's like the same junk. Maybe even these are better, hard to say, they're both crap. Either way, the tier 2 of this gives us some decent stuff, plus these giant hoplites, well, not really giant, but they are better than the ordinary Greek hoplites. Look at them. The Greek ones cost 114 upkeep, and these guys only 120, so they are cheaper. They have 30 weapon damage, 8 armor piercing, 2 more melee attack. They have 6 less melee defense, so there's a trade-off here, but also 10 more armor. I think they are better. Generally, melee defense, you can cap that for practical purposes once you're around 70 or 80, whereas melee attack, the more the better, and more armor piercing damage is massive. Same with armor, more the better. These guys are just the ordinary swords, slightly cheaper, less armor, but decent stats all around. 2 precursor jabs as well. And this unit is crap. What does it have that makes it good? Rapid advance, cavalry counter tactics, disciplined. Okay, so it has some uses probably. And then citizen cav. Okay, we definitely want this. Right, so what our next move should be? Now, considering we just figured out we get gigantic multiplier to wealth from this slave stimulation edict, it kinda makes sense to build our economy first before we crack on with a full-blown conquest. Getting these 2 to tier 2 will certainly help. This is not doing much, right? It's going up from 50 to 100. Yeah, it's barely worth it for another 50 gold. Harbors are not worth it until we get full control of the sea. And probably military worth in Atlantis. Yeah, there's not much else we actually want here until we can expand, but the first expansion will go... The first pop expansion will go into building skirmishing camp here, and then another one will probably build the best money building or food building we can get here. So there isn't actually that much of a reason to wait. So as long as we have better units, we'll probably just start recruiting and then crack on. 2 land enemies, huh? Masai City and Nova Carthago. Probably we'll just go west. Going north poses an issue of meeting these guys. Yeah, well, we already know them, but we don't have that land border with them. And they use swords. Swords beat our crappy spears. While Nova Carthago and anything that is in Africa are generally weak. These guys use crappy hoplites, and these guys use like big pile of skirmishing cav and javelin men, which should be easy enough to run down with our superior cavalry once we actually have that. We can also tank quite a lot on these hoplites while shooting them back. Problem is we have no archers or slingers just yet. That's why we need the skirmishing camp. So for now we just stay put. Maybe build what? Maybe build fishing port in Migdol. This is also contested, right? We'd need to take Gadira and then we can build... How about this? Once we take Gadira, yeah, we'll need to defend it obviously from these guys. But we'll then own this sea, which means we can build harbors in both Atlantis and Migdol. And that will massively increase our income, plus we'll also get the extra 70% from slaves. This is actually a pretty good idea, but we'll need food elsewhere, probably just food in Siga then, the fishing port here. So it's worth waiting. Yeah, but we also need military wharf somewhere. So maybe military wharf should be here, and we just build like a food building elsewhere. Choices, huh? Also upgrading this, gonna give us another 3 food, which is not too bad. Maybe we just build this next turn. We'll see. Oh, and we should also hire a spy. Absolutely. Can we get one? We can absolutely get one. Ooh, another 10% wealth from slaves. Not too bad. Upkeep production for parent armies. Crap. Line of sight is good. I like this one. Spies should be deployed outside of our territory, so going with the one that makes money makes no sense. We need advance warning. So we're going to get this one. I guess we can only get one, right? Yeah. But soon we'll also be able to get champs in 4 turns, yeah? Alright, so let's crack on. Alright, we got logistics, excellent. This should increase our income massively. And our people are happy. All good stuff. No enemies inside other than this crappy army. That'll be up to 8. Crack on. Warlord, huh? Can we wipe him out? 17%. Misdirection. What does it even do? Reducing their movement, what a joke. Get in here. Okay, elephant and treble crappy javelin. That's not too bad. And they have no barracks. Okay, just deploy. Why can we not build this? What's the requirement for this? Ah, we need fish. So we need a fishing port for that, right? Because fishing port gives fish. The harbor only gives like salt, right? It doesn't give anything really. Yeah. We'll be able to expand Siga next turn. Excellent. Just gonna stay put with the troops we have. Save the money. I'm really tempted to build this military wharf here. Gives very decent garrison and we could start a fleet. And let's face it, we are a seafaring nation. We need a fleet, a strong one, especially that Nova Carthago and certainly Carthage and later Rome will be building brutal fleets. But then, if we build fishing port here, we should build it in Gadira once we take it, because we'll be holding off multiple enemies here, and getting extra garrison will be helpful, and it's close enough everywhere. And just build fishing port here. Yeah, I don't think this matters, so just go with this. Keep the rest of the money. Wait, should we get this guy? Hyginus? Really want our own general. Maybe get him next turn, once we have some spare funds left. Yeah, let's crack on. Okay. Disgusting. Why is our guy disgusting? Minus public order doesn't matter, it's going up massively anyway. Plus 5 chance to having children is actually decent. Wait, what happened to that slave boost? It was 60%. Do slaves decline so quickly? Man. What happened here? Yeah, we need to take more slaves on, rather fast as well. Okay, before we do anything though, expand Siga and build another master field and make this into hoplite barracks. Yeah, I really don't want to recruit any of this junk. Okay, so this guy is marginally better than colonial militia, but it's still a crappy unit. It's like Libyan hoplite, maybe even weaker. Probably worth waiting 3 turns for the better guys. Especially that we have a garrison of 8 here, although it's badly beaten up. And the 7 stack inside. We don't mind a full stack cracking on at us. Pretty sure we can win. So we just stay put with everything. Just gonna get... still can't afford the guy. Get him next turn then. Crack on. Okay, we got organized supply. Excellent. We can get a champ. Dry dock, huh? 5% upkeep production is also nice. Gonna get a champ here, right off the bat. What do we have? Upkeep and replenishment and recruitment cost. Excellent. This is nonsense, and this is also weak. This guy is perfect. Get him. Gonna join him to our main guy next turn. And the next one we go for... Right, is there a point going for Hellenization so quickly? 8 turns, huh? Thorax swords and 3 as hoplite. Thorax swords are universally good units, but these Atlantean hoplites are also pretty good. With 8 melee armor piercing and 90 armor, they might be better than Thorax swords actually. Okay, so they lose 2 attack and 4 weapon damage, but they have 4 more armor piercing, which is massive. 6 less melee defense, but 15 more armor. I think they're better overall. Oh, of course they have no precursor javelins, so that needs to be considered too. I think we'll hold on with tier 3 barracks until later. And instead, we're going to grab this so we can get a dignitary out. Wait, should we also build workshop for ballista? We have no population for that, right? Need 6 pop to expand Atlantis. Nah, we need to build it elsewhere. I don't think... We definitely can't scrap this temple. We absolutely needed food from it. Yeah, just gonna go for dignitary first. Okay, we can finally get that guy. Hire him, promote him, marry him off. What did you get? Ambitious wife, 5% corruption faction-wise. Pretty bad. And she got brutal husband, +2 authority. She doesn't need authority, that's pure nonsense. And we also get slave unrest, not so good. Anyway, promote her. And now we get +2 growth and can hire our own general. Not too shabby. Growth is up to 18, nice. There's also an argument for marrying off the guys we want to keep around, so we get even more growth from their wives, but they don't even have gravitas. They're crap. Well, we could marry this guy off. Maybe we do this next turn. Yeah, we are not far off from maxing out public order here too, at which point we'll just increase taxes, regardless of how much we actually make, because it will still be better than nothing. It's also already turn 6 and no one came at us. Everyone around should be at full stack already, or 2. This guy will be at 17, maybe at least he cracks on. Let's hope that's the case. Yeah, let's crack on. Refugees, huh? Something tells me that means trouble, but we're going to accept them anyway. They are from mainland Greece, they are our people, well, kinda our people. Accept them. Now, this is a worry, because this is most likely stuck with 2/3 of the stack being swordsmen, the Iberian swords. Fortunately for us, he can't just cross, he would need to get on sea, and if he gets on the sea, we can pop a general, grab a couple of ships and sink half of this before they even attack. Unless he disembarks here and doesn't attack directly from the sea. Either way, we might be in trouble here. And we still need 1 turn before we can recruit better stuff. Right, build this. What do we get? Peltasts, huh? And Desert Corps. And this is like a crossbowman, right? Looks like a crossbow. Pretty cool. Atlantean Archer Marines. How do we get this unit? Wait, we can hire it? Surely we can hire this from somewhere. If you can have it in the garrison. So it's a standard archer with better morale and slightly better morale and better armor. Not amazing, but 30 armor on an archer is decent. But these guys are absolutely brutal. 50 missile damage. How much of it is armor piercing? Oh, 35 armor piercing. Wow, this will be amazing against the likes of hoplites from Carthage and Nova Carthago. Okay, this guy will be at full. Hopefully he cracks on next turn. Just going to wait for him. And next turn we start recruiting better stuff. You join him to start leveling him up. And we build camp. Also probably time to get our own general here. So let's get the Hygienus guy. We can also use him as the admiral. Interesting. Maybe we actually should. That's some nice choices here, man. 180 guys on these ships. Absolutely great. Poseidon's chosen. These are the brutal hoplites too. Which one's better? These marines are like... They're really good. And they have 4 javelins. 5 javelins in fact. Wow. Not to mention 140 archer ship. That's also pretty decent. But if we are fighting barbarians here, they'll have precursor javs. So archers will get wrecked if they get too close. I'm going to go with these marines to test them out. They are also the most expensive ship. Which is not ideal, but the differences aren't that big. Just recruit him. Get inside. What can you get? You can get this junk. At least it's cheap. 4 of them and we're out of money, huh? Not so good. Not so good, especially that next turn we need to start recruiting better stuff. But we need a little bit of a fleet in case this guy goes on the sea. And let's crack on. Oh man, this is not good. Okay, now, as 18 stack slightly beaten up that just sacked Gadira, will probably sack it again or maybe even take it. And something tells me these guys are in alliance and can cross each other's lands, right? Yeah, they have military access with each other. So the moment Gadira falls, this Celtic stack can crack on and we'll be facing 2 stacks of swordsmen. And there's this stack over here. Let's have a look at it.
How could
It's a crap stack. Atrocious crap stack. He won't be able to attack. He needs another turn to get close. Then we destroy him. Not going to recruit with him because he won't attack then. We need him to feel confident. Instead we're going to get the guy here and recruit with him. The one with 10% upkeep reduction. What was his name? Zoticus, right? Yeah. What do we start with? Would be good to have some calves, so grab a citizen calf. These guys are actually pretty decent. They are definitely way better than Iberian swords. They have, well, same attack and defense, but 70 armor versus 15. Way better. And they are still reasonably cheap, like 77 gold per unit per turn. Actually tempted to get them before we start getting the hoplites. They should be good enough for now. Oh, we can only get 3 units per turn. This is pathetic. Man. Okay, get 2 of them and a citizen calf. And we got another population. Let's expand. Should we? We have 1500. Yeah, we can do this. And what can we get? What is this building? Atlantean Javelin Marines. Why would we get these guys if we have our trident throwers? With 41 missile damage and not 29. I guess they have 1 more ammo. That's about it. Crap. These are the archers. With 30 armor. Not too worried about armor and archers though. Would rather get more missile damage or range. So they are okay but not spectacular. And then the Marines. These are the crappy ones with... Well, they are not crappy. They are pretty decent. They are better than the ones we are recruiting right now. More armor, more melee attack. Not to mention 5 ammunition. These are actually excellent units. We also get one of them into garrison if we build this. Wait, 15% melee attack for all ships and 15 melee defense. 9% morale. This is bumping ships massively. This might be actually worth building, you know? Pretty cool building. But we don't really need any more units right now. What we need is more food and money. We are fine public order wise, but we could really use some food. Yeah, the problem with food buildings is that they require some further upgrades. Wait, we can already build tier 3 cattle pens, right? This is brilliant, because they give both food and a lot of money. Excellent. Yeah, our slaves are done. They decay so quickly. We need to be taking slaves on absolutely every turn for this to even make sense. Slaves are gone, so there's no point keeping this one around. Yeah, I'm not sure what's actually good here. I guess we have tons of public orders, so 9% tax rate is a good gain for pretty much no cost. And let's bump taxes to very high, since we are maxed out. Yeah, we lose a little bit of growth, but we still have very healthy growth of 17. That's good enough. Wait, who's leveled up? Oh, the spy, nice. Ooh, persecutrix, public order and tax harvesting edict, +5 tax rate. Wait, tax harvesting edict, huh? Perhaps this is a spy that we after all want deployed in our own province. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. Okay, let's test this. We have now -4 public order. Gonna bring this guy here, and the bonus from characters is -2. Bring him here, deploy him right at the border. Well, we can't just now. Gonna do this next turn. Yeah, we'll test this next turn. Let's just crack on. Okay, so there's the full stack from Nova Carthago, as well as a tiny 5 stack, but more worryingly, this crap stack on the way. They can all tag along and attack us. Okay, so this guy took Gadira, which means we are up for a brutal attack next turn. Most likely, we need more stuff. We could also get besieged, so it makes sense to get him out of the city, and we want to recruit more. So maybe we get another calf and a couple more of these guys. They seem pretty good. Upgrade this guy. Oh, we finally climbed out of this disrespected mess. We are now only overlooked. Increasing our research, taxes and morale, decreasing public order and growth. We have tons of public order and growth. We don't really care about that. Let's decrease to high. No, just keep them at very high. Yeah, so most likely be under attack from him. These 2 stacks from Nova Carthago, and this guy will either attack as well or just come really close and attack the turn after. So it's gonna be a lot of action. You know what? Maybe we want to hire a little bit with him instead. Because we are pretty strong here. We have big garrison, a fleet of 5 and an army of 4. So perhaps we should just fortify him instead. It's important to have him outside so he can hire mercs and take part in the battle, because once he's inside, he can no longer recruit or hire mercs. And instead we're going to recruit with our main guy. Another calf and a couple of these guys. And press on. Oh yeah, the spy. So, deploy. Public order hasn't changed yet. Taxes are at 79%. Very nice. And you're going to get this. And move on. Okay, we are favored. Why did they not bring the second stack? Auto-resolving obviously is not an option, costing us 40%, so we're just going to fight. Okay, so they have giant pile of crappy hoplites, 7 crappy javelin men, and big massive elephants. Elephants are the only dangerous unit in this army. Of course, we can't be tanking all these javs for long, else our guys are going to disintegrate. So our general will need to do a lot of heavy lifting here. I think we'll be defending here, and then here, and flank with the main guy through here. Okay, gonna be defending with light hoplites here. They will probably be evenly matched against their Libyan hoplites, which is fine. Gonna keep all the javelin men here for now and just absolutely obliterate his elephant once he comes close. Here we're going to use these 2 crappy colonial militias to hold them off. Greek citizens. This is a crappy unit of precursor javs. Okay. I wish it told you what their block chance is, but they have 45 armor. They're not that crappy, you know. Here's what we're gonna do. Put these 2 brave heroes outside to tank the javelins, and the other 4, these weird guys, fanatics, marines, and these 2 guys will be flanking along with our main guy and citizen calves. And this brutal hoplite will keep him in reserve as reinforcements, because we might need them. And then these guys will land them here and help these 2 guys out. Let's do it. You guys land. Now we might want to advance with these guys to cover the whole width and put them in phalanx. And also the 2 crappy guys, you get outside and stop the elephant charge. Or at least die trying. Phalanx, yep. You guys come closer. Ooh, phalanx is shrinking our guys, that's not so good. Right, flanking party, come a little bit closer. You guys crack on here. Ooh, they have so many ranged units here. Ranged units. Guard mode. You have no phalanx? Well, then it's tough. Just get rid of this elephant. Yeah, he's obviously going to crush these guys, but we don't care about them. They are garrison guys.
The men are wavering.
Elephant is already down to 8 guys. Beautiful. Okay, flanking party, crack on. Elephant is down to 2. Guys, pull back a little bit. Let them crash into our phalanx, and we crack on. Citizen cav attack this, you attack this, you attack this. Guys, you get behind them. This will be unshielded side, yeah? So come here. You might want to pop phalanx. You come closer. We pinned the range units, excellent. Keep pushing. And the 4 of you, just come behind them. You have precursor javs, you'll obliterate them. Yeah, this is working out really well, because we are shooting through lines in our infantry. Excellent. Okay, one of you needs to crack on, buddy, because there are also brutal range units here, shooting our guys for free. General is fine. Look, these crappy Greek citizens are still holding them off. We're not even fighting with our phalanx yet. This is brilliant. You attack this, and you attack this. And you guys are going to unleash your brutal precursor javs. How are our trident throwers looking? 60, 40... They haven't killed many, but some of those kills were elephants, which is pretty brilliant. Okay, you guys attack them. Help our crappy guys. Buddy, you were supposed to move. What is this? Come on, attack here. How are these 2 guys doing? Oh, they are doing reasonably well. Excellent. You're throwing your javs. 10 and 8 kills. Not too shabby. Almost one here. Brutal. All of you shooting? You aren't? Why is that? Oh, they are attacking us. Let them. Buddy, you pile on. Guys, how come you're still fighting this crap? Come on. And you attack this. This is looking good. Okay, pinned one of these crappy javelins, but this is not good enough. They have 2 other guys that are shooting you. You need to press on and pin all of them. Okay, they're trying to run away. You chase him, you chase him. You guys just pile on here. You're out of ammo, fine, then just stay here. You come back and attack them. Okay, you're doing a good job, man. You've pinned 2 crappy javelin men, and they are both shaken. This one's still shooting us, nothing we can do about it. What is this? Where is that calf? Should be attacking him. Oh, we massively won here, excellent. Okay, so, the 4 of you, crack on here to help these guys out, drop phalanx, and use this rapid advance. Presumably this is giving you more movement. And the other guys come here to close the encirclement. You 2. We're now fighting this Libyan hoplite. We lost 8 guys. Pull back. You guys come here. Shaken, huh? And come back. Gonna lose few men trying to disengage, but this other guy now went away, and we can focus on these two. And attack him immediately, and the two of you mop him up. You still throwing your jabs? You are not. You are under brutal fire. Pull back. You have no armor to withstand that. 35 is nothing, but you did reasonably well. 50 kills each is not too shabby. Okay, this javelin man should break any time now. How are these two heroes doing? Reasonably well. Tired and losing decisively, huh? Not so good, but cavalry is on the way. Man, what is this? These javelins. How come they're still alive? Light hoplites. Guys, you just pile on. Don't overthink it. Just get in there. Finally, this guy is wavering. About time. Sits in crappy calf, pull back. Generally, you wipe him out. And now charge at these Libyan hoplites. Okay, the big pile going to phalanx. And the general charge. Hopefully this is any good. Oh, he's exhausted. Man, he's not going to be very effective at all. Look, he's not even killing anyone. Yeah, this is hopeless. Pull back. We have better guys here. Gonna send these fanatics at them. Along with these marines. And let the general rest a little bit. Combat even. We have big pile of infantry now. They should be enough to hold them off. While our brutal fanatics are approaching. Just look at them. I want to see this. Okay, the two beaten up guys, you can now pull back. And let's see this brutal charge. Was this even a charge? What is this, guys? Oh, 90 kills. It looks like this was a charge. Shaken. Oh, they're all wavering. Does this guy have scare effect? No. But they broke anyway. Good job. Just gonna wipe them out. Decisive victory, huh? 400 lost, 2400 killed. Not too shabby. Excellent. They also got away, which means we can follow up. Going to ransom and disband? No way, we're enslaving them. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about all these stacks. At least this guy is starving, that's something. But he'll rebuild Gadira. And this one didn't move. Interesting. Okay, so we need to finish these guys off, and then we'll be facing them. They are crap. We can probably even beat them with this 10 stack. Although they have these annoying horse skirmishers, so we don't really have a good counter to them. We want slingers or archers, something with good range. Okay, you get historian, that goes without saying. And let's finish this one off. This is safe, right? No, it's not safe. Yeah, this guy's never going to attack, right? We have 16 units garrison here. If he attacks, he gets wrecked. How did we even get this massive garrison? Okay, double barracks, that explains it. Bigger city means bigger garrison, which is also a good improvement. So here's the thing, if we just sit inside in Siga, he's not going to attack. We'll have 28 units. It's not really 28 units worth, but it's more than he's got. The only way for him to attack is if he can see us. So we're going to finish this one off. I don't really want to get this guy off the hook, but we might have to. Yeah, we're going to get just outside and hide. Or we can finish this one off, hide so he can't attack our 10 stack, or just fortify on the hilltop and get another general here. I actually quite like that. So get rid of this guy, finish him off. Enslave them. Now we're taking massive attrition here, but if we fortify, we should be fine, right? Yeah, we're getting replenishment now, nice. I will decay expo on our bodyguards, that's not so good. Maybe it wasn't worth it after all. Public order from characters is now still -2, which means this spy doesn't work. Because it was -2 before we deployed. Or... She doesn't need to be deployed, she just needs to be here. And I think she was here when we checked. Okay, either way. We need a general here to win us this battle. Garrison is going to win us this battle. We just need someone here to claim the glory in our name. We like these guys, right? Council of Worship. Just gonna put one of them, the other guy. Tryphon.
Call this a garrison?
Yeah, I call this a garrison. It's a mighty one as well. Look, you have 18 units under your command. What are you talking about? 4 javelin men. I think this will be enough to deal with all these horse skirmishers, because these javelin men are absolutely brutal. Then the double citizen cav and the general can easily dispose of this junk, and their infantry has no chance against ours. So you don't need to worry about it. Or maybe they just attack fort, in which case they get wrecked even more brutally. Either way, they're out of options, but we need to bulk up him. We still make 1700, which means we can maybe even build up to full stack here, because there are no big priorities for us to build. This could be nice for replenishment. Local armies, not province, just nah. Go with cows. We have big public order here. We don't actually... In fact, we should decrease it to very high only, to high only, because it's going down. Just build cows, build another level of this brutal temple, And let's grab some units here. Can we see them? We still can't see these guys, but we can assume they have big pile of Iberian swords. Plus some slings and some cavalry. Maybe a couple of spears here and there. So our swords should beat them. We don't want to use spears, because spears generally lose to swords. It's better to use these guys against them. And it's even better to have some archers or slingers, but we don't have anything like that. These guys have massive armor piercing, but those guys have no armor, so that would be a waste. Although they are quite cheap. But for now I think we should get just more of these guys. They are all around good units. And another Sitzenkav. Yeah, I like that. Kinda out of money, almost. This fleet should be operating here and be destroying these crab stacks. It's not really contributing much here. These guys have no fleets. I think we can move out. We're gonna lose a little bit of money because the guy has tax boost. Yeah, 150 gold, huh? It's actually pretty significant, but can end the movement here so he still provides the boost for this turn. Then we crack on into this part of the sea, try to hunt these small fleets. Alright, let's crack on. So they chose to attack the fort instead of city. An elephant, 9 horse skirmishers and a big pile of crappy infantry plus 2 slings. Okay, our 3 trident throwers should hopefully be enough to deal with these guys. Plus we have arrow towers on our side, let's do it. Crappy weather, what is this? Some kind of sandstorm? No, these guys look brutal. Frontier guard, huh? Okay. Let's start with the toys. What do we have here? Double barricade, excellent. Just block the main entrance. This is useful against their skirmishers. They will need to come quite close to be able to shoot us. So deploy the stuff over here. And over here, brimstone pits. We have nothing to proc them with, so we're not going to bother. Now, General and the Sitzenkav will flank them when the time is right, i.e. after we deal with their horse skirmishers. Colonial militia, or do we use this guy to hold the bigger the armor the better against skirmishers, against javelins, so you need to hold the fort here. Okay, make him really thin, good. Does phalanx too. Protection against missiles, excellent. Just use this, should be pretty useful. These guys over here, this brute will definitely be flanking, he's not good for anything else. And these 3 guys, gonna put 2 of them behind the wall, so they attract enemy fire. In fact, we don't need all of them here, just like one of them should be flanking too. Just gonna put this guy here. These 3 should be more than enough to hold the gate. And let's do it. You guys should be in guard mode. Speed this up until they are here. Yeah, skirmishers cracking on, excellent. Okay, they're almost here. Okay, they bumped into the spikes, excellent. Go into melee with horse skirmishers, why would they do that? We're shooting them, excellent. Would be better, guys, if you target this big giant blob, you know? Here, here, and here. What's our kill count? 5, 12, and 15. Lost a few men here and there. Wait, what are you doing? Just reposition, guy. What is this? How is the main guy? Oh, 30 guys lost already. Brutal. Elephant incoming. Guys, aim at the elephant. Absolutely crucial to get rid of this elephant. You need to come to the other side. You clearly can't see him. Elephant's down to 9. Good. Shoot him now. Yeah, we stay put with everything else until this pile is trimmed. It would be so much better if we hit the archers. The trident guys are clearly not up to the job. Okay, elephants are done. Excellent. Now aim here. Here, and here, and here, and here. Why do you try to get out, guys? Just shoot from here. What is this? Combat even, huh? If we flank them now, they'll pull back all these crappy skirmishers. We need to wait for them to waste all their ammunition. Also under fire by them. Not so good. How many are here? 40, 60, it's like too many. Our guys got nice kill count, very nice in fact, other than this one. Gonna reposition him like this. You buddy really should be shooting the horse skirmishers, you know? Okay, I think we need to crack on. Because I have so doubts whether our guys will be able to hold this for much longer. In fact it's not too bad. This one, right? Pull him back. 82 kills, that's not amazing. These 2 are close to being out of ammo too. I wonder how much ammunition these guys still have. This hero is holding well. 114 guys still left, not too bad. Guys, how are you doing? Why are you not shooting? What is this? Reposition and shoot. 80 kills, huh? Okay, crack on. We have no time for this. The javelins don't seem to be doing enough. You're going to attack this, you're going to attack this. You come here, and you come here. Oh, attack them! Attack them! We got... Are we going to catch them? Looks like we are, yes. Excellent. And you pile on here. You reposition here. You reposition here. You're out of ammo, pull back. You are... Still have a little bit of ammunition. Come outside. You press on. Catch the other guy. You need to pull back now. These guys are already breaking, like all of them. Excellent. Okay, finish this one off. It's like 10 of them. Forget about them. Just come back here. You attack this. And you charge at these guys. Wonder if they still have ammo. I guess we're going to find out very, very soon. Attack this one. Just try to pin something. And you guys pile on. Here, here. Trident Fanatics. How you doing, guys? 80 kills. Not too bad. You come here. Try to land a volley on these guys. They are breaking here. That's good. Yeah, but we don't really want to be chasing them all over the map. Come back and attack this guy instead. Okay, this one's coming here. Attack him. Maybe he goes into melee. He's out of ammunition. It looks like that's the case. Excellent. And attack this one now. Shaken. This one's down. Excellent. You finish this one off. And you come... Oh, they fell apart. Excellent. It's over. They rapidly fell apart. Beautiful. There's a big pile of guys we need to wipe out, so we're going to chase them. Heroic victory. There we go. Wow, only 130 guys lost. Not too bad. Okay, they got away with quite a few units, but they are in a really bad shape, so not a big deal. Right, enslave them. Yeah, crush the riot. Carthaginian politician. Yeah. Carthage is our enemy. Of course we give him sanctuary. Atlantis under siege, our capital. Not so good. And they also have this stack and the other guy reinforcing them, but they are taking attrition. We aren't. Yeah? We are being supplied because of it's a portal settlement. And we can still recruit as well, because barracks are in different region. Excellent. Don't need to worry about this then. This stack's been crushed. The Nova Carthago stack's been absolutely destroyed. But we've seen a small stack behind him, so we're looking at 20 stack. This guy who's getting more and more attrition. The tiny stack behind him, and also probably this one will take part in this. Okay, next episode will be fun. Subscribe!